old phrase that goes, "All roads lead to Rome," which is perhaps why Toyota have chosen to launch the latest version of the Celica here. Coupes are one of the most stylish types of automotive fashion. Every girl should have one in her wardrobe. They offer a great blend of performance and good looks that guarantee them a place on the catwalk. But some models, like Toyota's Celica, are looking less chic designer label and more high street fashion in need of an update. Enter a swanky Californian design studio, some inspiration from American muscle cars, and hey presto, this season's model is on the catwalk. The Celica started life back in that decade that taste forgot, the 70s. Thankfully, it's moved with the times. This is the 7th generation and it's the best looking version in years. The whole look is very American. The styling of the Celica Coupe is down to a technique called cab forward. Basically, this means that the character of the car takes its inspiration from the open-wheel race cars. The bold lines emphasise performance, the wheelbase is extended, with the overall length to create a wheel at each corner approach, similar to that of a real racer. It's also shorter than the previous models, which helps to enhance the sporting style. Inside, well, to be honest, it's a bit of a disappointment really. It might be comfortable and it might have the levels of equipment that you expect of a car in this class, but stylish it certainly isn't. It's a kind of hodgepodge of angles and different shapes. There is far too much of John Major's favourite colour and a complete overload of plastic. And although there is enough room for me as the driver and for the front seat passenger, unless you're planning on carrying children in the back seats, you can forget it. If you're considering getting a Celica, you should have a good, long think about exactly what you want it for. You can't really take all the kids and the pet dog camping in this. And even though it has a strong rally tradition, it isn't an out-and-out sports car. It's probably best described as a sports tourer. You're not going to get out-and-out white-knuckle ride excitement, but you'll strike a conservative balance between sports handling and a comfortable, smooth ride. This is the 1.8-litre 16-valve engine. Believe me, it doesn't feel like a 1.8. It has plenty of kick and a very smooth delivery. The 140 brake horsepower make this a much quicker car than the old model. You're not going to reach excessive speeds, but the engine really does feel very refined. The handling is agile and responsive, and because of the low stance, you feel extremely involved in the drive. The 6-speed gearbox is very snappy, and this adds to the appeal. This really is a very eager car. It seems to want to show you what it can do. The Celica is fantastic fun on open roads, but it's a bit too enthusiastic if you get stuck in traffic in the city, which happens an awful lot in Rome. Now, the Toyota may not have the flair of the Fiat Coupe or the out-and-out aggression of the Ford Kuga, but instead it offers a good value for money package that combines great looks with performance. And after all, that's just what you want in a coupe. You can get your hands on the 1.8 standard model for an on-the-road price of £19,255. That's cheaper than both the Kuga and the Fiat. The Toyota Celica is a stunning looking vehicle. It's full of distinctive, sharp angles with a very potent chassis. My only criticism is that in terms of performance, it is a slight underachiever. Still, you can take comfort in the fact that it looks the part. Darlings, in the world of fashion, that's what counts.